Filters let you control which bundles continue through your scenario based on conditions you set. Let's say you're running a competition, people enter by sending an email, and you're logging those entries into Google Sheets, but you want to make sure that each email only appears once. So let's use a filter to prevent duplicates. To do this, before logging the email to Google Sheets, I'm going to use a search rows action to check whether that email already exists. When we run this search model with an email that already exists in our sheet, we can see in the output that we pull in the data from our spreadsheet and we see that the total number of bundles equals 1. Now, if we run it again with an email that doesn't exist in our sheet, we can see here we're returning no data and total number of bundles equals 0. So this is what we can use in our filter. To add a filter, I can click on this little wrench symbol beneath the line connecting these two modules and then click on Set up a filter. I'm going to label this one New Entries Only, and the condition is going to be where the total number of bundles from my Google Sheet search, and now I have to do equals to. Now with the filters, we have different types of filters depending on what type of data it is. Since total number of bundles is a number field, I'm going to go down to numeric operators. I'm going to say equal to, and then I can put in 0. Because if the total number of bundles is equal to 0, means it's a new entry, a new email. We want to log it to Google Sheets. I can hit save. Now let's see what happens when I run this scenario with an email that already exists in my spreadsheet. We can see the first two modules in our scenario ran, but the last one didn't. And that's because it's being filtered out because the total number of bundles does not equal 0, mean we do not pass our condition. So you can see here, total number of bundles equals 1, and therefore we're not running this last module. If we run this now with an email that doesn't yet exist in our spreadsheet, we can see this bundle does meet the filter criteria and passes through the filter and then triggers our last module. Now, a couple more things on filters. You're not just limited to only one filter condition. You can add any number of and or rules and create very complex logic. And just to recap, the type of filter you are using depends on your data type. So you have basic filters, text filters, numeric filters, date and time filters, Boolean filters, and even array filters, where you can check if a list contains a certain item.